clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And McGee kicks to Freak. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to keep it alive. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Allen's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And a change for the Celtics. Crowder, he's checked in for Brooks. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Bradley. That time on the assist from Crowder. 8 points for Avery Bradley.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
2 minutes. 5 to shoot. Allen passes to Lopez, and the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Bradley. 3 from the inbound, and that one's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Nets trail by 11. Rivers dishes to Lopez. Goes up on the block, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Fitzgerald, and that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Lopez a screen. Rivers kicks to Lopez.
That's the ball.
Solid defense there from Fitzgerald.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Crowder the pass to Fitzgerald, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And a new group in for the Nets. Spates checked in for Lopez. Patterson comes in for Young. Grant, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's... Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've granted...
The 2K Sports Post.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy. And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA.
you're always going to have people who don't, that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so that they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. You have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And the prize is your sanity. Word.
Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Ha, ha, ha. Come on with it. Ha, ha. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Die on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is fool giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come bumping on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crap,
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
cause you know what we got to do.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here once again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal for 2K Sports. Pleased you are here with us for Game 5 of the conference semifinals. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Celtics in Boston. Looking at Boston, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level of desperation. You have to go in with the mindset, Ernie, whatever it takes.
You want to just crush their spirit, Ernie. Crush their spirit. Get on the attack and make them start to lose their confidence. Defense will play a huge role tonight.
The tip coming up shortly. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. And, of course, the continued absence of Brandon Jennings, the story for this team.
Kevin, I hear you loud and clear there, but this is not a one-sided situation. I mean, both teams have significant injuries here in the playoffs, and it's going to come down to which team can get the most production from some of its second-tier players.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Tony Allen is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Young. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. Now here's Rivers. Down low. Lopez, no what? Now here's Crowder. Defense is right there. Rivers against McGee. To the inside. Young with the steal. Rivers against Bradley. Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. Another shot. Lopez, no what?
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the pass to Crowder. Here's Fitzgerald. Stolen by Rivers. Here's the break. Ahead. Allen, that's good.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And Freak throws it down.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Boston. And that one's good by Lopez.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
McGee dishes to Sullinger. Crowder kicks to Freak. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And he hits it to tie the game up. Hollis Jefferson's got his first bucket of the night.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
And it's Bradley off the drive. From 10 feet out. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
And Young kicks to Rivers. Screen by Young. Rivers passes to Young. Nice shot from the wing. The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. McGee dishes to Sullinger. Elbow shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Bradley's got the ball.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
McGee with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Mickey's checked in for the Celtics. Brooks comes in for Crowder. And a new group in for the Nets. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Lopez. Patterson comes in for Young. Grant, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Henderson for Tony Allen. Grant outside. There's the dish to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Patterson. And it's blocked by Fitzgerald. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Nets trail by 7. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Austin Rivers. Brook Lopez is out there with Thompson. Then it's Henderson, and it's Grant in at the 3 spot. And the shot's good from Crowder. Now here's Rivers. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He ended up with 38 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Young's checked in for Thompson. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Grant. And Tony Allen subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Freak number 1. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here is McGee. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the inside, Fitzgerald. The rebound by Young.
Chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Freak kicks to Bellamy. Celtics passing it around. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Rivers, defended by Crowder. Fires from the line. Another miss by Young.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by McGee. And that's now 11 points for Freak. Allen passes to Rivers. Screened by Young. Pass to Lopez. And there's the call by the official. He'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Celtics making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. McGee dishes to Sullinger. Inside, here's Fitzgerald. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Freak. He has 11 points and 2 blocks.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
Now here's Rivers. Rejected by Fitzgerald. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Lopez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Nets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Lopez. And the Celtics both teams making some changes here. And so we conclude the... And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
Fitzgerald, he's in at center. Jared Sullinger is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's McGee in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now Crowder following the 3-point attempt by Austin Rivers. Crowder kicks to McGee. It's stolen by Allen. Hollis Jefferson passes to Rivers. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Crowder. Rivers dishes to Allen. Bradley on the double team. Clock at 6. Rivers kicks to Young. From outside, off the mark. Boston leading by 7. Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. It's stolen by Allen. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Here's Young. And that one's drained from the low block. Young's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Nets. McGee, the pass to Bradley. To the inside. Fitzgerald.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Here's Rivers. That's good. Rivers has got 8 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Sullinger outside. To the middle. Here's Fitzgerald. Good D by Lopez.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Got a piece of it.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Crowder kicks to Freak, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's Sullinger with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Rivers dishes to Lopez. And the Nets miss again.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Mickey's checked in for the Celtics. Brooks comes in for Jay Crowder. And then for Brooklyn, Thompson, he's checked in for Young. Grant comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Henderson for Allen. Nets trail by 11.
Nets call timeout.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Celtics dancers.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
To hear what Brooklyn's head coach had to say to his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Bradley. Following the basket by Gerald Henderson. To the paint, deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Here's Mickey. He's got 6. Here's Fitzgerald. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Lopez. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Nets trail by 8. Dishes to Henderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Henderson's got 9 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Rivers passes to Henderson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Check out the night for Henderson. 9 points and a steal. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Boston. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Tony Allen's checked in for Austin Rivers. Now Allen. It's Henderson on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Bradley kicks to Freak. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Inside. And he banks in the layup. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. Celtics leading by 10. So for Brooklyn now, Henderson out there with Tony Allen. And it's Young, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Allen after the basket by Boston. Up top, Henderson, guarded by Bradley. Allen dishes to Henderson. 5 on the clock. Lopez sets a screen for Henderson. That's short off the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 14-point game. Allen outside. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And stolen by Freak. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Shot by Crowder. No good.
Well defended, though. And he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
It's Henderson on the wing. No good with the triple.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on it.
To the inside, Fitzgerald, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seems as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on the court are your...
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. He said the other key was going to be their ability to defend effectively in transition. He wants to seriously limit the fast break points allowed. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Boston making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Rivers. Feeds to Young. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Freak missing. Nets trail by 17. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And here is Allen. Young, a screen on McGee. It's Allen with the drive. Young up top. Drains the 19-footer.
Assistant, Tony Allen. Celtics call timeout.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass
Boston
a
leading
good
by
shot
15.
for a great shot. Let the game come to you.
To the middle.
You're forcing
Lopez with the
issue too
steal.
much.
Rivers passes to Young. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Bradley. There's the feed to Rivers. With some arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Freaks got 11 rebounds in the game. Crowder kicks to Bradley. Down low. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Now here's Rivers, defended by Crowder. Pass to Lopez. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Bradley against Rivers. Beyond the arc. No good. And it's Boston the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And he can't get the first one. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Celtics leading by 13. McGee with it to the paint. Here's Fitzgerald. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rivers kicks to Lopez. Crowder pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Here's Lopez, and it's blocked by Fitzgerald. McGee dishes to Bradley. To the inside, Fitzgerald. And that one is stuffed right through.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Rivers. Clock at 6. Good D by Sullinger.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
So they've done it. They're going to move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5 And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight, make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference.
Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit all with it.